Hi. Have you ever prayed so hard na parang ubos ka na? You cried, you fasted, you asked God for a sign, but heaven felt quiet. No answer, no breakthrough, no clear direction, just silence. Today, I want to tell you a story. There was a woman, let's call her Anna. Anna loved God, she served in church, she prayed every night. She believed with all her heart that God had a beautiful plan for her life. But one day, everything changed. She lost her job unexpectedly, her relationship ended, her savings slowly disappeared, and the prayers she once prayed with confidence became whispers filled with tears. Lord, where are you? Every night she would sit on the edge of her bed, Bible open, but her heart felt closed. She would read verses like, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart," Proverbs 3:5. But inside, she wanted to ask, how do I trust you when I don't understand you? Weeks became months. No job offer, no restored relationship, no sudden miracle. Just silence. One night, she couldn't take it anymore. She prayed honestly. God, I don't understand you. I feel forgotten. But even if I don't feel you, I still believe you're there. That was the turning point. Not because everything changed overnight, but because something changed inside her. You see, sometimes God's silence is not rejection. It's construction. While Anna felt nothing was happening, God was building something deeper than comfort. He was building trust. There's a verse in Isaiah 55:8-9 that says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord." Sometimes we interpret silence as absence. But what if silence is protection? What if silence is preparation? What if silence is God working in rooms you cannot see? Anna later realized something during that silent season. She learned how to pray without performance. She learned how to worship without feelings. She learned how to believe without visible evidence. And that kind of faith, that's mature faith. There's another verse in 2 Corinthians 5:7. "For we live by faith, not by sight." Faith is easy when prayers are answered quickly, but real faith grows in the waiting room. Months later, a job opportunity came. Not the one she wanted before, but one that aligned better with her purpose. Looking back, she realized if God answered her earlier prayers the way she wanted, she would have missed something greater. The silence wasn't punishment, it was positioning. Maybe right now you are in your Anna season. You pray, but nothing changes. You worship, but still feel heavy. You trust, but still don't understand. Let me tell you something gently. God's silence does not mean God's absence. Even Jesus experienced a moment that felt like silence. On the cross, he said, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Matthew 27:46. If Jesus could feel that depth of silence, your feelings don't make you weak, they make you human. But here's the truth. Even in that moment of silence, God was accomplishing salvation. Silence was not the end of the story. Resurrection was coming. Maybe your breakthrough is not visible yet. Maybe your answer is still forming. Maybe your miracle is still growing underground. Remember this, seeds grow in darkness first. Just because you don't see movement doesn't mean nothing is happening. So if today you feel like heaven is quiet, don't stop praying. If you feel like God is distant, don't stop believing. Because sometimes the deepest intimacy with God happens in the quietest seasons. And now I want to talk to you directly. If you're watching this and you feel like Anna, comment below, still believing. Not because it's easy, not because everything makes sense, but because even in silence, you choose faith. And if this message spoke to your heart, subscribe to Quiet Faith Journey. We're building a community here for the tired but faithful, the wounded but hopeful, the waiting but trusting. You are not alone in this season. Let's walk this journey together, one prayer, one lesson, one quiet moment at a time. See you in the next video.